It's just a quick little demo tonight on the clone stamp tool. It's literally it's like a mini copy machine. That's all it is, and it's going to be right here on your toolbar. There's clone stamp tool and there's pattern stamp tool, but we're just going to go to the clone stamp tool. And what it's going to do is it's going to take a copy of something and then you can just left click and paste it. You can't just go ahead and use it. I already started practicing with it. So what you need to do is you need to hold down Alt on your PC. And I'm not clicking or anything. I'm just holding down Alt with one finger. And you see those little cross wires or those little crosshairs. So what that is, wherever my little cross wires is, it's going to take a copy and it's going to sample that area. It's a little mini copy machine. Okay. Right now we have this brush set at 400 and the hardness or the diffused or the feathering around it is set to 0, and you can see that because you can see how fuzzy that edge is. It's gonna be nice and soft, and so we want it to be at 0%. If we want our brush bigger, we could go with much bigger. The bracket keys on those things right there, yeah, those actually change the size automatically. Well, now you know what they look like. So if I go over here and I just push the bracket keys, all right, it will make it bigger. Oh, maybe because I'm on it. All right. Okay. It hates me right now, but here, let's go again. All right. So there we go. I'll hit the bracket keys again. There we go. Now you can see that it's getting bigger. Okay. So if I want a bigger copy machine, make my bracket bigger or smaller. Again, you can do it up here. I just use my brackets. Now, I don't actually want to copy the footprint because I'm going to be replacing them. I'm going to actually copy the area next to it, and I'm going to move my mouse just slightly over, and I'm going to keep clicking. Now, there's a ton of pixels, and the light is very different in any of these, so I don't just want to keep using this one and just click, click, click. I have to keep doing what's called defining my sample. Okay, so I'm going to keep holding down that button, okay, to get those, and I'm going to go just a little at a time. I might get some over here. Otherwise, it just looks really weird. So we want to make sure that we don't want it to be too smooth or too weird. Oops. Okay. So I'm going to hold down Alt. Oops. Okay. And I'm just going to fill it in. See, so if I hold down Alt up here and I left click, okay, now I could paint in. If I wanted to fill this in, okay, that's what will happen. I don't want that to happen. It's fun, but that's not what I want. Okay, so you're going to, okay, keep defining this to make it look natural. I'm going to actually go up here. I think I'm going to have to tackle both of those at the same time. Okay, helps to zoom in. Okay, and then see how there's texture here? I definitely want to keep that. I don't want to replace this up here with this, so you can see how bad that looks, okay? And like I said, hold down Alt. I think it jumped off of the clone stamp tool for me. I don't know what's going on. Control plus, who knows? Okay, space bar, there we go. There we go. Now if I okay, so if I just keep going like this, it's just going to look really muddy. You're going to lose a lot of this beautiful texture that I want. So I'm going to keep kind of blending. That's all you're kind of doing is blending. Yeah. It hates me right now. All right. And I'm just going to clear this up. I'm going to go underneath that. Oh, see, that did not work. So I think I need a smaller brush. There we go. Okay. Something doesn't like me right now. I did something. Oh, you know what? Because I didn't actually copy the right thing. I said the wrong button. This one I'm going to go up from underneath it. Okay. So this is what we use too if we want to clean up skin. And we're going to get to that with wrinkles and stuff in a little later unit. But that's what we're doing right now. All right. And the cool thing is if we want to copy. So right? If we want to copy something bigger, we can always do that too. If I want to move the mountains, and you should definitely do this because I think this would be cool. There we go. All right, now it doesn't look like that at all. It's actually not that cool. But now you know how to use the clone stamp tool. And if you want to get really crazy with it, after you get your beach beautifully done, all right, if you want to put some clouds, see how it paints that edge though? Yeah, we don't want that. And we're going to go up here and just grab some nice clouds. It's wild. Probably a smaller brush. And there are other options too, but there we go. There's other options too that we can play around with, but that is the clone stamp tool. So what do you guys really have to do? You have to remove all the footprints in the beach and then duplicate this and then repeat. And then you're going to just obviously save to your cloud, save to your cloud, save as, save to your cloud right there. Okay. Save to cloud. This is the clone stamp tool, exercise number 1, and then export as clone stamp number 1. Okay, so the name of this is clone stamp number 1. Okay, and there we go.